Hi, my name's Jo Crane. I'm a consultant community paediatrician from Portsmouth, and I'm making these videos for parents who have difficulties with their children and their challenging behaviours. This short video is going to be on what I call my rule of 5 positives. This comes from work by a gentleman called John Gottman. Now, John Gottman was a psychologist in America who, if you watch him on YouTube, you can see the video where I got coined my phrase of rule of 5 positive from. He looked into relationships long term, looked at relationships 25 years, and he watched the interaction. He would put people into a little hut, every year or so and see how they interacted. And he saw this combination of positive relationships, negative relationships. And he saw that actually, for a relationship to work, you need 5 positives for every 1 negative in kind of conversations and interactions. And this is where I coined the phrase rule of 5 positives. The rule of 5 positives works in regards to your cortisol and your oxytocin again. And so if we talk about it in that taking the child away from the swings again, and forgive me, I've used this example once already, but you're taking the kid away, you finish the swings, and the child is like, but this is going to kill me, I want to stay at the swings forever, and flips their lid, and then their downstairs brain, cortisol is in there, I am flying. So my rule of 5 positives isn't about you just allowed to get on with it, oh, I'll just stay in the swings, that's not a problem. The rule of 5 positives is basically, so we name it to tame it. I know you feel sad that we're leaving, but we do have to go. You're being so good, as the child's screaming, you think they're not, but you're saying this because what you're doing is you're trying to get oxytocin secreting. Okay, I love you, hun. I know this is really hard for you. And they might scream all the way home, which leaves you quite ragged, and you're probably like this. But actually, if you can say it to yourself as well, you're all right, mate, we're together. That's fantastic, you're so good, I know this is hard. And if you say all that to them, what you're doing is you're getting the brain to secrete that oxytocin, which will decrease that cortisol. And then you will get that lid back down, and you will teach the child that actually, I've left the swings and I have survived this experience because I didn't think I could survive it before, because to me it felt like it was the most traumatic thing in the world. And so actually that's where the rule of 5 positives comes in. And so that's about I know that you're feeling cross, I know you'll feel angry, but we can manage this together. And that's about that. Not say that, the rule of 5 positives, but it's about having more than just one to counteract when they're screaming. It's also about trying to keep yourself calm during that episode. Okay, thank you for listening. Hope that made some sense for you.